Bro's going straight into Bankai, bro? You don't even need it for this, Ichigo. Oh my god! Yo, what's going on, boys? It's your boy PlasmaRic Reacts back with another reaction, and today we are going to be starting, finally, a new series on the channel that I've teased for a long time, and that is Bleach, specifically Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc. Now, as I have described a couple times, I will give the full preface here, and I will link back to this video several times if you guys want to know. I have watched Bleach before. Not this, though. I have watched Bleach. I dropped it. I've been in a love-hate relationship with Bleach for a long time. Friends recommended it to me years ago. I watched a lot of it. Just didn't really get super invested in it, right? So I got the Soul Society arc, quit, restarted, went to the Soul Society arc, got past it, got to the Hueco Mundo arc and further. And then this most recent time, still years ago, I watched until the Fullbringer arc. So I've already watched the point where I was like, if I start a new series on the channel, then I've already seen almost all of this. So I reread the manga and finished the Fullbringer arc. And this time, at least reading the manga, oh my god, it was so much better, man. I don't know, maybe the anime is paced poorly. I know there's the whole filler arc with the Bount arc. No. I will never touch that arc again with a 5-foot pole. But man, there is some, I don't know. The manga was just so much easier for me to consume and read and be really invested in. And man, was it so much better for me. But knowing that, I was like, well, I finished the Fullbringer arc now. And I know that we are, as far as I know, there's a couple things I know about the Thousand Year Blood War arc. It's going to be separated into 4 parts. And 3 parts are currently out. So I believe the 4th one is even supposed to be coming out later this year. You guys can correct me down below if I am mistaken. But we are here to start the Thousand Year Blood War arc. 48 episodes, basically, which overall is a lot of content to do, especially if we get to the point where we're caught up before the next arc, and then I'll have 13, I presume, episodes, or 12 or whatever it is, for that part 2. So really excited to get into this because I've heard that the adaptation is stellar, has some fire animation. Obviously, it was like a 10-15 year gap between the Fullbringer arc and the anime getting adapted. So I mean, I think Period does this. So Period had a lot to do to cook on Bleach, and man, am I ready to see what we have today for Ichigo and the gang, because really liked the series the last time, so I really hope this doesn't let me down. But if you guys are excited to see these reactions, and if you enjoy these reactions to Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc, then make sure to hit that like button down below. Let's try and shoot for 10 likes in the video, though I know that with this being so popular as this, it'll probably shoot above that. Let's go ahead and shoot far above that to show me how we're feeling about this channel on the series. And whatnot. Let me know all your thoughts about this reaction. This is only going to be episode 1 of the Thousand Year Blood War arc, and then I'll go into the groups, the sets for the future reactions. But for this one, only one. So let me know what you think about the reaction. What obviously, if you're watching it for the first time with me, what you know about the episode, any details I missed, animator names. I don't know anything about Studio Period, but if you guys want to let me know, I'm always super curious on that stuff. I wanted to do the opening separate, so I might skip the opening and react to that after episode 1 to truly to see what's going on. But I'm excited to see what's going on with Bleach Thousand Year Blood War arc. Hopefully you guys are too. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And if you want to see this full episode undimmed, unedited, go check out the Patreon. It'll probably be up before this reaction is even up. So if you want to go see the whole episode with me and not just the highlights, then go check that out down below. To see the full episode in full quality with me. But yeah, I am super excited to get into this. I know very little about this season, about this, you know, whatever it is, the final arc as a whole. I know that the enemy is named Yawatch, I think is his name is. That's about all I know. I know that you know, obviously there's a time skip between Fullbringer arc and this, and that the enemy is named, the main antagonist is named Yawatch. That's about all I know. I might be butchering that name too, but that's about all I know. So super excited to see what goes on in this season, this arc, the final arc of Bleach, and how Kubo wraps this up, because I've heard it's great. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit, and I cannot wait any further to get into this new arc of Bleach. So without further ado, let's get right into the shit. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what Quincy King, huh? Gains his pulse after 900 years. His mind after 90 years. What the hell? The Soul Department of Research and Development. Okay, here's Mayuri, right? A lot more high tech than I imagined it. Erasing the very existence of hollows. That. So, is this going to be a Quincy-centered arc? Alrighty, the compositing of the show looks absolutely incredible compared to what I've seen out of the Bleach anime before. From that first clip alone. But he said the yeah, okay, is this Urahara? Yeah, Karakura Town. Not Urahara. Oh my god, I just choked that. Uryu. Officer Shino. Yuki Ryunosuke. Is that Midoriya's voice actor? Rate of hollow appearances. I mean, yeah, relatively. Just because a lot of shit happens. Really strong. Yeah, okay, well. He's heard of Ichigo at least. I mean, that's a fair point, but you both don't have any idea what's happened here, obviously. Alright. We're hopping on with Ryunosuke. Soul Reaper. But, knowing what happens in Karakura Town, I think you might have... They might be really... you know, putting it down the level that they need to put someone here. Clank. Oh, there you go. There's already a hollow. Damn. Well, CG already. Wow. I don't remember the old hollows being CG. But it doesn't look bad either. Oh, damn. She is gotten. See, they need to send some more capable Soul Reapers. Oh, God. Oh. From just one hit. Hey. Don't worry, it's Ichigo, though. There you go! You don't want to cause him trouble, but hey. And there's Uyu, too. And Chad. And Orihime. Quite possibly the strongest healing force in the entirety of Bleach, because she can just rewind time or whatever it is. Man, she healed them fast, too. Look at my boy. And there's that OST, the legendary OST. Is it a remix? This is the squad. This is a remix. I mean, I imagine they remixed most of the OSTs since it came back after so long. Look at how many there are! I'm assuming they're getting drawn to the spiritual energy. Look at Uryu, man. Bro's got the drip on. Though everyone in Bleach is always dripped to the T, bro. Reject. Yep. Did they change how his arm looked from... Or has he just gotten stronger since Fullbringer? Or maybe I didn't watch the Fullbringer arc, really? I haven't really read it in the manga, so did his arm get that color change in that arc, or is that new? Damn. Uryu is just fucking crazy strong. Though these are, you know, low-level hollows, so... Yep, Uryu. Damn. Bro's going straight into Bankai, bro? You don't even need it for this, Ichigo. Damn. Look at the animation, bro. Ichigo's dripped. I wonder how long it's been. I'm gonna guess like a year? Running right to the Getsuga Tensho, bro. The last time we saw that, he was like, yeah, that wasn't a Getsuga Tensho, bro. You wanna see one? I'll show you one. Hype. There you go. Ichigo Kurosaki. Gonna be in Ichigo's room, isn't he? Yeah, I was gonna say, why is everyone just walking into his room? Though that's not anything new. That was 2 days ago? Damn. Damn. Huh? Who the hell? Bro came in with an evil OST, bro. Get off my bed. Oh, I didn't even notice he was wearing a hollow mask, yeah. Here we go. Look at Orihime just chewing on the bread. Possibly, oh, there you go. In the middle of the street there was a Quincy symbol. This could be a Quincy? He's wearing all white. Nope. A wrong car. That's gonna piss him off. Damn. That was a little fast. The compositing is crazy, bro. This show looks amazing. Yup. Should answer enough of your questions. Damn! Oh, I don't remember this guy's name. Oh, I don't remember this guy's name either. Okay, Yumi Chika, and this is Ikkaku. That's right. I knew it was something with a K. Spirited Away. Studio Ghibli. Here in one spot, then cease. Almost like they were like sacrificed. Yeah. Clear. So they're clearing out parts of the Japan, I guess? This is the research and development. Oh, there we go. We got Yamamoto. Huh? What the fuck? We have come to declare war. I mean, this has got to be a full-on... Oh, I don't know how I didn't put this together sooner. 1,000-year blood war? Of course that would be between the Quincy's and the fucking Soul Reapers. So is that what this whole arc is revolving around? Is this Quincy Soul Reaper conflict? Which to me already is interesting, because for the final arc of Bleach to be about Quincy's is odd, in my opinion, because obviously that was a big conflict we knew about from the past, but all of Bleach has been about basically, you know, hollows and whatnot. But I guess in that aspect we've kind of explored a lot of the hollows and, like, you know, of Waco Mundo and where they come from and all that. So to that aspect, I guess this would be the only thing left remaining after the stuff with Aizen. It is just very interesting that the final arc of the show is going to be about Quincy's versus Soul Reapers. But, you know, obviously, I'm not saying that makes it bad. I'm just saying I am very interested to see where this goes, obviously, especially for how long this arc is. Because, I don't know, that just feels weird for the final arc to be about the conflict. It doesn't seem like the whole show's been building up to that, you know, but I guess we'll wait and see what, you know, what they bring in and what Kubo really does. But anyways, just a little tangent there. Back to this fight. Yeah, he is wearing like a hollow-esque mask. Yeah, bro's literally invincible. There's no greater security than me being here. Damn! God damn. I don't remember who that guy was, but... 5 Days by Wandenreich. He's fast. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. Damn! The music has been standout already, man. Look at this show, bro! They're flying around like DBZ characters. Yeah, he has been taunting you a lot. It's like he wants him to use his Bankai. How is he alive? Oh my god! Our Bankai. Can they, like, steal it? Ends here. What in the fuck? Hey, he's speaking German! Whoa! Can he just destroy Bankais? Oh! He broke through it, though. Oh, damn! Why won't his Bankai disappear? Damn! What the hell? Only hides the chosen. What is happening with the Quincy's, bruh? And this is gonna be even more awkward for somebody like Uryu. So the Quincy King they mention at the beginning. Who? Oh, here we go again. Same graphic as the beginning, speaking of which. I got a lot of thoughts already. Is this in Hueco Mundo? Where the hell? Eburn. Okay, the guy. Damn! I dislike conflict. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. The cause of peace. Okay, well, I think this is the ending. This is sick already. You get to see Ichigo's sword, which I can't remember what it's called right now, but oh, look at all these flashbacks. Oh my god, who is this? This sounds familiar. Damn! Okay! I can't wait to see Kenpachi again, bruh. Oh, I can't remember his name. Oh, well, there's Gin. I can't, Aizen. Oh, I can't remember his name right now. Oh, God. Oh, there's too many characters. I can't remember all their names. I mean, I know their names, but I can't. Oh, my God. Fake fan. I missed who is, oh, here we go. Oh, this is Tatsuya Kitadani. Okay. Or Kitadani. I'm assuming this still is the ending. I have to write down so many names, bro. I won't be able to remember them otherwise. This show has way too many characters. There's Renji. Can't forget my goat, even though he's like won like one fight ever. Urahara. There's the real Urahara. I mentioned him earlier. Instead of Uryu is what I meant to mention, but I said Urahara. Yorichi. Could never forget baby girl. Oh, I can't remember his name, bro. He's like a fan favorite. Someone with an S, I think. Shinichiro? Maybe? I don't remember. Hey, there's Fullbringer. Interesting. We got like a... Is it the whole song? There's Bankai. Hey, love that song. Love me some Tatsuya Kitadani, bro. Awesome. Take one step in and never return. The sea of blood of the universe. Foundation stones. Alright, well, that was episode 1. Great, because we didn't get the opening. So I'm going to do that right after this. And then that will be another video that drops today, whenever this comes out. I don't know yet. I think this is going to come out on Friday, but I don't really know. But anyways, really cool. Really interesting. Like I said, I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of things to Google so I can write down names for you guys. Names that I know, but I just can't think of right now because I'm brain dipping. But really cool first episode of the show, of the season, the arc, or whatever you want to call it, because it sets up a lot for sure. Like I said, I was not really picturing the Quincy's being the main antagonist, but then again, when you think about the name of the arc, it kind of makes entirely, in so much sense now that I'm thinking about it. But I didn't really didn't think about it as that, and I didn't think, because I thought, the Quincy's versus the Soul Reapers being the last arc of the show, which typically is what the whole show builds up to, is very interesting. So I'm excited to see what they do with that, or what Kubo does with that. But we got some really cool fights so far in this first episode that I know they weren't even going the hardest they can. You can tell. But the show looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The CG was a little jarring for the Hollows, but now knowing that a lot of the show is going to be around Quincy's versus Soul Reapers for this arc at least, kind kind of makes me feel like they're not going to do too much CGI, but they're just doing it for the hollows because they're not really the primary focus of the arc. But I don't know. Show looked great. Fights look great so far. The idea of them being able to steal Bankai is going to be very interesting, and why Ichigo's didn't work specifically, perhaps because it's a Fullbringer and not really a real Bankai or like something like that. I might be just completely, you know, selling it based on what I remember from reading the manga like a month ago. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. Excited to see what's next. That's really what I have to see, because I'm excited to see what they do with this particularly, and that's what I have to really wait and before I can make a judgment. Though for them to show up and do all this damage, and that, you know, the guy who came in at the last second, you know, who was like, you know, thanks for bowing to me, and then he just gets his arm cut off, you know. I'm assuming that big guy is Yawatch, who I guess is a Quincy, or maybe even the Quincy King who they talked about, because, you know, it definitely seemed like the guy who came in was not expecting, you know, the guy to be there. So he said at the beginning, they said like 900 years to get his body back and 90 to get his mind back, or something like that. I'll go back right now. I'm still recording. Cool. Interesting. His strength after... Let's see what he says again. His mind regains his pulse after 900 years, and then he regains his mind after 90 and his strength after 9. So 999 years. So almost 1,000 years. So the Quincy King, I'm assuming that's now. So the Quincy King now is completely revitalized, I guess. So it's almost been 1,000 years. So what happened to the Quincy King? And is that guy at the end the Quincy King? Or is that guy Yawatch? Or is Yawatch the Quincy King? I don't really know answers to any of those questions, but I'm assuming we're going to get them very, very soon. But yeah, very interested in the Quincy kind of aspect, and especially since I know that, you know, Uryu is obviously a Quincy, and what does that mean for his alliances in this arc? Is that going to be a big conflict of Uryu and Ichigo kind of like fighting, and Uryu is like figuring out what he should do, follow orders of his people, or, you know, like betray his people to fight the Soul Reapers? Because now, you know, we just declared war. So this is definitely going to be interesting for sure, and I'm very excited to see where this goes. So hopefully you guys are excited to see more Bleach. If you are, hit that like button down below. Let's try and shoot for above that 10 like goal. Like I said, I'm going to be doing them anyways, but the support would be very much appreciated, and it shows me you guys are very much locked in to the Bleach on the channel. So let me know down below with that thumbs up. Let me know what you liked about the reaction in the comments, about how you felt about the episode when it came out, or you know, if you're watching it with me, how you felt about the episode in general. And any details I might have missed in this reaction, or from this episode, or from previous Bleach episodes that I'm missing, please no spoilers for future though, because obviously I'm going to get there shortly. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know below, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. So thank you guys for all the support on the video so far, and hopefully Bleach can be up there as one of the big channels on the series too. One of the big 3. Because we're going to be doing, if we do Naruto soon, then we're going to be doing all big 3 on the channel at once. So, thank you guys for all the support. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.